Howdy, all. Welcome on in. My name's Wilmy Thor. Welcome to Tavern. Hopefully, you guys are well. Hope everything is going well. That being said, today I am going to be streaming The Long Dark in the episodic Journey of the Wintermute series, which I did a while back. It's been a very long time. I think it's been like 3 years since I did it. So I've been waiting for the last episode to come out. So it finally did. And so I'll be continuing streams with that to this for a little while. It's going to be a little while. It's a survival game. So it does take time to obviously do these things. And it won't be, simple. Hopefully, I'm going to keep it to 5 episodes each, but obviously, it may go longer than that just with the way things go. So, hopefully, you guys will enjoy. It's nice and calming versus the action-packed stuff I normally do. There will be kind of action stuff later in the series as it goes about dealing with wolves, bears, and stuff and so forth. In any case, hope if you guys are enjoying the content, liking and subscribing always does help. The notification bell as well. And without further ado, you do some audio adjustments. Okay. It has been a while. As far as I know, I think I've done everything. I think I'm okay with just doing capable. Punishing survival experience. Hostile wildlife is common and will hunt you down. Yeah, I'll just do regular. I don't want to deal with that. I'm not worried about calling it anything else. Probably should make the music louder. Oh well. It's always been so nice being almost watercolory. Blind rifle woman. Back when I had a family. I was wanting to make it number 2. I don't know if I'll play that yet or not, but maybe I might play it at some point. Yep. Yeah, probably plane crash. And a blade in my hand. I don't pull it out.
Astrid!
Ow. Well, that was earlier. Oh.
The Joker. Seems about right.
It's actually an iPhone.
Feels like another record cold snap on the way. I'd better get a fire going before the pipes freeze up again.
Cool. Do those. View current by opening radio menu. J for information. Hold start fire. Got it. Okay. Do that for starting.
Great Bear Island. Dad used to fly there all the time. He said it used to be beautiful. Not much reason to go there these days, since the quakes and all.
Doesn't really matter. Either work, it won't work. Hoorah.
That did it.
Well, I don't imagine I have much reason to... I'll take it. May find use for it later. I think I should get a decision about what to take with me at the beginning, if I remember right. Just for the hangar. Seen better days.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport. 0 flights a day to the mainland communities and, well, anywhere, really.
Fair enough.
Cheap electric crap. Never works when you need it.
Yeah, well, I'll take the herbal tea.
Damn, I was right. Pipes froze up again.
But why not? Going through all this stuff in the fire.
I don't remember needing my parka this early in the season. It seems to get colder every year. Getting pretty late in the day. Guess I could take a nap. Those were better days.
Hold on a second. As I I'm gonna need all the wood, so. Alright.
Who could that be?
I am a bit hungry and thirsty. Oh, never mind.
Jackrabbit Remote Transport, Mackenzie speaking.
I told her not to come up. I told her you couldn't fly in this weather. For once, would you not be so damn
Whoa,
stubborn and
whoa,
listen?
slow down, Maureen. What are you talking about?
She just showed up. Said you'd see her. Said you'd fly her north. I know you need the money. The weather service...
It's okay, Maureen. I've got it from here.
Hello, Will.
What are you doing here?
It's been a while, I know.
Yeah. Years.
Pink?
I haven't heard from you since...
I know. And I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Well... What brings you... I mean... Are you sick?
No, not me. But I need to get to someone who is.
Right.
Alright.
So you're still a doctor?
Yes, I'm still a doctor.
I thought that after... Why are you here?
I need your help. There's an isolated community in the northern part of Great Bear. Someone there is very sick.
Great Bear? There's nothing there anymore. Not since...
I know. But I have to get there.
Still trying to save the world, huh?
Somebody has to.
What's that supposed to mean?
Mackenzie, look, Will, I didn't come here to fight about the past. I need a pilot to take me somewhere remote. Someone who won't ask too many questions. Someone I can trust.
Wait. Questions? Astrid, are you in trouble?
Are you gonna help me or not?
What's in the case?
See, there's that thing about no questions, remember?
What's in the case, Astrid?
No questions.
Look, the weather out there is bad. Bad. I mean, it's getting worse. You walk in here after years. I could have been dead. You could have been. And then you show up and you want me to just risk my life flying into the middle of the great northern nowhere to deliver you in some mystery metal case to some remote wilderness outpost. All because you walked in here and asked me to?
Yes.
Astrid, you can't bring him back.
This isn't about that.
I know how hard it's been.
No. You don't know, Mackenzie. You don't know anything.
You don't think I feel it too?
Are you gonna take me or not? The longer I wait, the worse it'll get. Damn it. I don't have time for this.
Wait. The worse what we'll get? Why do I have a feeling you're not talking about the weather?
Because I'm not.
Fair enough.
Throw your bags in the plane. I'll get started on pre-flight. Better buckle up tight, because it's going to be a rough ride.
Most pilots don't. Okay. This is dumb. So be it.
Let's see. 2 people plus enough fuel to get us out to Great Bear and back leaves... almost no capacity for cargo.
Agreed.
If we're too heavy, we'll burn through our fuel before we get there.
Just sitting in
I'll have
there.
to be careful about what else I take with me.
Load Asher's gear onto the plane, select extra cargo. Alright then. Emergency food, first aid kit, distress pistol.
The mysterious case. Astrid definitely doesn't want to talk about what's inside.
Howdy, Eli.
Which means...
Doing well.
She's probably not... Astrid's traveling pretty light. Wherever
Okay.
she's going, she must not be planning to stay long.
I know this has to go on there. That has to go
Just
on
need to
there.
grab my parka and we can go.
So I have a choice between food, first aid, and distress pistol. Distress pistol doesn't seem that important. I also know I end up with a cut on my hand, but I think I can deal with that. So,
Water, energy bars, purification tablets. Breakfast of champions. Astrid's a doctor, so we're covered there. But probably best to have some extra meds just in case. The distress pistol kit is heavy, but I'd hate to end up in an emergency situation without it.
yeah, I'll just go with food. I don't think I even grabbed anything. It's called The Long Dark. It's a survival game type style. A lot of it is basically time management.
Where and what?
Your ring. Our ring.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, I just forgot to take it off.
I wear mine too.
Why?
Memories, I guess.
I thought you wanted to forget.
Oh well, I have nothing. I'm surprised for nothing,
Not
so
all of it.
we're going extra hard on that part.
Look,
It's my own fault.
I should have looked for you.
It's okay. I've kept busy. I've moved on.
You sure? Because this all seems pretty familiar. You still working with that researcher, Dr. What's his name?
No. No, I'm not working at the center anymore.
Well, then where?
I'm working on my own. Freelance, you could say.
Freelance doctor. That sounds legit.
I don't question your life choices, Mackenzie. plenty of things you could be doing besides hanging out in your dad's old plane and drinking in the daytime.
Hey, we had a lot of good times in this plane.
Okay, hold on a second. Being a freelance pilot and being a freelance doctor is two different
Okay.
things.
I'm not here to fight, really.
I think about him all the time, you know?
I know you do.
What I did.
Hmm.
The choice I made. I did it for us.
You don't have to. Let's just not.
No. It's important that you hear this. There's things I need to
Mackenzie,
say.
not now. There's...
Just let me tell you.
Will, shut up for a second. Something's wrong.
War Borealis.
That is not good.
What's going on?
Power's gone. Whole electrical
Great.
system looks fried.
Shit. What's happening?
No power means we're going down. Hold tight.
Will?
Oh well, I forgot to store the extra food. I just didn't think about it. That's okay. I've lost nothing of value. Just means harder time.
Astrid.
Back here again. Time to pull the knife out of my hand.
Astrid!
Ugh.
I must have gone right through the windshield.
Mm-hmm.
Trees broke my fall. Oh, mostly.
Alright, time to start gathering crap.
Gotta stop that.
No, 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 no. Okay. Quickly.
Can't feel my hand.
Okay, I don't have time anymore. Crafting and bandage craft.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Yeah. Put a bandage on it. Oof. Okay. Start a fire. Yeah. Oh, should success. Come on, you codger.
Come on, come on.
But don't panic.
I don't feel so good. I need to rest up.
Do I want to go out and get a bit more things real quick before I start? Probably. See if there's anything else I can reclaim before I head off to Sleep Land. There's metal container. Look at North Soda. Alright, looks like that's everything I can find around the area. Found a couple of sticks. Alright then. I really wish I had stored that whatchamacallit, but I forgot to like an idiot. Oh well. Sleep in the cave, try to climb out of the ravine. Yeah, I got it.
Astrid hasn't come looking for me,
At least I healed.
which means she can't come looking for me. Because she's hurt. Or worse. I'd better get back up to the crash site.
On a positive note, I'm not limping anymore. On a negative note, like I said, I forgot to pack the food like an idiot. Alright. Up and out.
I could probably climb
As well.
that.
Alright, we have 30 kilograms to carry, so should be alright. I respect it for climbing. Take those for roasted tea later. You use that to heal. Or pain killing. Okay. One more time. Good job, Mackenzie.
I think I'm gonna make it.
That's the bloody spirit. I probably won't even be able to use all these, but
That guy
I'd rather
who
have
his
but not
OP
need 'em.
doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Bear Grylls. Only because you're thirsty, mate.
Finally made it.
Wait, don't climb down. No. Frick. Didn't mean to do that. I'm not really worried about the rose hips. I got like, what, 6? I got 32 on me. That's enough. It's like, I think like 4 teas. I doubt I'm gonna need that much rose hip tea. What part's a goner?
My plane.
Eesh.
Not sure which of us looks worse. Poor girl.
Plain.
This isn't how things were supposed to end.
There's a soda.
Excellent. I've been looking for you.
That should keep me warm. Good, I did.
Astrid's pack.
Let's see. Kittens, antibiotics, and the case. Look, open that.
Locked.
Oh well.
Whatever's in this case, Astrid was ready to die for it. I hope she hasn't already died for it.
Yes. Give me a drink. Handful of sticks. Wood. There might come in handy.
My fingers feel numb.
Jesse, did we not clip the mittens? Try to climb out of the ravine looking for clues. Alright. Up the wing.
She definitely passed through here. And in a hurry.
Helps get bad weather or dangerous predators. Part of this for bandages. Only want 3, so. Guess I'm running. I'm very fond of the idea. Rabbits. Cut this a lot. Okay, nope, it's a lot more shallow than I thought. Fart? Got it. Got it. Nope. Fudge! Sorry, bud. Save it for later. I'm getting cold.
Someone's been here recently. Could it have been Astrid?
I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Where are they? Where are they? Ah! Ooh. Sorry, bud. Food's food.
Astrid. Where did you go?
Ah, fudge. That's not something I want to see.
Oh, is that a wolf?
Avoid
Keep my
wolves wherever
distance.
possible. You just enjoy your meal. Just scrapping by. Just walking by. Boy. Just having a pleasant meal and I can't blame him.
Whoa. Looks like some kind of radio tower. I must be closer to civilization than I thought.
Out and out. So I want the rabbits. I don't got time to do all that hunting. I'm getting colder by the minute. Gonna assume this way. Can't remember everything that this game has to hold. To the right. Take a quick look in the cave and then I'll head over there. Where am I at my inventory? Or I forgot that's how the weight system works. Once you get to a certain point, then you just get really heavy. Then you can't run as much.
So cold.
I know, I know. Well, if you can run and get your blood pumping, you'll be fine. Diddly. There's a dead man.
Whoa. Someone's just sitting here, frozen. What the hell?
Thanks, brother. Appreciate the painkillers. There. Down the cliff. So I just remember I had to get to like the town. That's all I remember. I know that there's like side quests you might have me do. Which I think is like getting her wood, getting her supplies.
Look. Smoke from that chimney.
Bingo.
That means someone's home.
Let's go give it a knock.
Hello? Anyone out there?
Bloody ghost town, man. I don't think so. Hatchet. Back to fuel. Back to my handy.
What happened here?
That's a convict.
This whole area looks like it's been
Got
abandoned
shot.
for a while.
Just gonna go and put all this in here for now. Okay. I'll lighten up the load.
Never been so hungry in my... Hello? Anybody here?
Ma'am.
Hey. Hey, wake up. Holy shit! Wait! Hold your fire!
Please.
Get back.
Okay, okay. Just take it easy.
Why are you here?
Saw the fire.
I saw the smoke from your chimney.
Outsider.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Thought so. Mainlander. Outsider. I don't recognize your voice. And you haven't left like the others. So, must be a mainlander. Someone who doesn't know any better.
My plane, I
Yeah.
crashed in the mountains nearby. I'm looking for someone who crashed with me. A friend. She might be injured.
I haven't seen her.
Obviously.
Listen, could you maybe point that gun someplace else?
You think because my eyes are covered, I can't see you?
No.
Make the wrong move, say the wrong thing. You'll see how good a shot I am.
Okay.
I don't doubt it.
Okay.
The others are all gone. If you're here, things must be worse than they thought.
Yeah.
Name's Mackenzie, by the way. And you are?
I had a name once.
Hmm.
But for years, the townsfolk have called me Grey Mother.
It's a fair
The
name.
takes on its own life. Such that at one point, the name becomes the thing it belongs to. Then the old names fade. Can only be remembered by the young and the true.
So, I
Fair.
should call you...
You should call me Grey Mother also.
Okay.
Sitting here with a rifle in your hands. You expecting trouble?
Trouble.
Hmm.
Trouble found me.
You mean the storm?
The bad men. The bad men came,
Yeah, I saw one of them.
took my things, tried to take my house. They thought they were safe because Grey Mother can't see. They were wrong.
It's fair.
Where are we?
Milton, a forgotten town deep in the mountains. You're far from home.
Yeah.
But, where are we on Great Bear? My plane came down in a storm, and my compass was acting funny.
I've lived here all my life. Not much use for the outside world. Milton's the last of the old mountain towns. Now, it's almost impossible to get to. Or get out of. Only people left here are either too poor or too proud to leave.
Which are you?
I have what I need. At least I did before the bad man came. Now I'm
Sorry.
not sure I have enough to get through the winter.
I need to find my friend, but I'll do what I can to help.
My mind is fuzzy. Some things come through so sharp, others like a dream. Let me think. Let me rest. Maybe
Okay.
I can pull some memories out of the fog. Maybe I can find something that could help you find your friend.
Thank you.
Who are the bad men?
The men, they passed through town. The night of the storm. The night of the lights.
I'm looking for my friend. She crashed with me when my plane came down in the mountains. Do you think she could have come through and been caught by these bad men?
I can't say for sure. Is your friend a survivor?
Yes,
She is.
she is.
Then there is always hope.
Okay.
The town seems so quiet. Does anyone still live here?
Not many. After the earthquakes, less. After last night, even fewer.
Where did everyone go?
That I cannot say. All I know is that I heard screams and could smell smoke for most of the night.
Okay.
The bad men. Did they try to hurt you?
Everyone thinks being old means you're weak, but they underestimated Grey Mother.
It seems they did.
Yeah.
I crashed without much food or gear myself.
Hmm.
And if these bad men cleaned you out, we're gonna need to find some food and fuel, or neither of us is gonna make it through the next few days. You have any idea where we could find some supplies?
The bad men took everything.
Hmm.
And the others in town who would have helped me are gone. The ones left will have their own worries. It's up to you, outsider.
I'll do
Okay.
what I can, but I'll need your help. There must be somewhere in town to get food, fuel, the essentials.
What about your friend? Aren't you in a hurry to find her?
Yes, I am. And I'll be looking for signs of her. But there's a lot of ground to cover. And without gear, I won't make it. So while I'm looking for supplies, you see what you can remember about the Night of the Lights, and if she might have passed through town. That way, maybe we can help each other.
Okay,
What do you say?
outsider. Grey Mother can't promise she can unlock the secrets in the dark cupboards of her mind. But she'll try.
That's all that we ask. Stock Grey Mother's fridge with food. Fill Grey Mother's firewood bin. Right. First things first. Give me a chance to warm up. Let's see, this needs to be dropped. This also needs to be dropped. Cook. Okay.
I could eat anything right now.
Next I can do is go and give her the other bits. It's not a lot, please. I can give her that. Alright, take assessment. Probably gonna eat the old rabbit anyway. That as well.
Need water.
I'm working on it, Mackenzie, man. Give me a minute, brother. Can't even see anymore. At least it's infinite. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go around town after the night passes, so to speak, and try to gather whatever I can for her. In the meantime, I also gotta hunt for myself while I'm also at it. Yes. See what I can do. I was gonna take to harvest that rabbit. At least harvest the meat. Still being potable. There you go. Still curing. Eat. Better than nothing. Still got 8 minutes. Just the rest. And drink. Go into another set. That up. Yeah, go and eat it. Take 40 minutes, just take off a hide. Dude. Eat. Just hang around here, I guess, for a little bit. Bandages. Craft that at least. Nice. And done. I'm just gonna leave the can there. I don't really need the can. Alright, now I gotta try to somehow wander around the building and try to find a bed. There we go. Eight hours. Holy crap, I can't see.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Yeah, I know. Well, in the meantime, while I'm waiting for the sun to come up, please harvest the hide. Yeah. Maybe I should just use my hands, honestly, because it's literally just freaking... That's it. That's all you're supposed to do. Holy crap. I want to try at least keep it all organized to some degree. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna use this as my storage for now. I don't need all this cloth. I mean, antibiotics are antibiotics, but I don't think I'm gonna need them all the time. That can go in there. Keep all my clothes. Yeah, I mean, all the painkillers or all the rose hips. Okay, I guess I have some water. I want to give those to someone else. I'm not gonna need all the matches. Still waiting for the summer to come up. The sun to come up, though.
I'd eat anything right about now.
I know. I don't know. It's even light outside. I can't even see anything. Yeah, kind of. Oh boy. Nature at its finest. Slowly but surely start searching the houses. Holy crap, I can't see. I don't want to use that. Just need past 1 hour. Okay.
Damn it. So hungry.
I know, but just give me a minute. Books. Leather shoes. No. My boots are in better condition. Might be able to break those down later, so... I might take them with me and break them down in the night. Metal pail. Scrap metal. Thank you, Christopher. Appreciate it. I'll go get it in just a second. I just finished up searching up the house.
That'll come in handy.
Nope. Nothing. Brew. Back.
I could use this.
I'll take it and I'll consider about using that. I'm gonna say no, but I know where that's at. Are those better than my other ones? Oh, never mind, we're just bringing both. That's about everything up here. Okay. Alright, let me go quickly change up my laundry and I'll be right back. In the meantime, I'll let you guys listen to music. Position 3. It would have been nice to let that drop first, but oh well. Alright. Alright, this place is pretty much cleaned out. Okay, careful of the wolf and the rabbit outside. I forgot to grab the leather shoes. Oh, I know where they're at. I don't care about wood matches. I don't care about the metal shelf. Even scrap metal's kinda not really useful at the moment. So I'll leave that behind. Take the leather. This was apparently under construction at some point.
Lamp fuel. Could be useful.
Nice. Some soda, that could be useful. Alright. That was easy. Try to steer clear of that wolf for now. Into the post office. Ooh. Something to read in the night.
Could end up being useful.
Not very warm, useless when wet. Tough. Yes, wear those instead. Okay. That'd be nice for the future.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I can sacrifice those for something later. Margaret, we have to stop accepting mail at Milton. We have no way of getting it back to the mainland, but we can tell people that, or they'll know we've been holding on to it all this time. Find some excuse whenever you can. Encourage people to use email or drone if they can afford it. Keep my eyes open for the mail van, but I don't hold out high hopes. Jack probably drove it into a tree again somewhere way in the back 40. We're likely to never find it back. Dang. Should have stopped him from taking the truck while he was on the drink. Sucks. Look, some soda. Found 1911 during the early rush of the mining coal. Just a bit of lore. So basically, this was a coal mining town, but now it's just downhill from there. Well, that sucks. If I remember, I think later I can come back and take all that. Alright. Looks like everything from there. So see, there's a car. Need a pry bar. Let's see. The box. Nothing. Nothing in the front seat. Nothing in the visors. Fun. Nothing in the back seat. The box. I always do this anyway, even though there's like nothing ever in there. Under the hood. Bruh. Get no pry bar. Oh. Oh well. That house is locked down. Can't get in there. I don't care about no paper roll. Nothing in the back. Alright. As far as I could tell. A box. Also a stump. Immediately. In there. Nothing in the visors. Alright, Mackenzie. Just hang in there. Yeah. Turkey's nice.
I need to find
Flare
food.
shell. Brand new sports socks, kind of useless. T-shirt, if I really needed it. Book. Nothing under the bed. Alright, start with the right, work my way to the left. Medical bin. Nothing.
This'll come in handy.
Already put that on. Yes. Take all that. I was gonna take a swig. Actually, do I still have some beef? I had that beef jerky, right? Shouldn't get me sick. Yeah. Nothing. Lantern fuel.
This stuff will come in handy.
We'll take both. And then I'll decide at the end if I like cardboard or paper matches. I do not want to do this, but I don't have a choice. I can't stay in Milton anymore. It's just too empty and sad. I know I promised I stick with you through thick and thin, but I never signed up for this. I'm sorry. Also, too, when I get to the mainland, I hear they have more there. Love, N. Well, that's unfortunate.
I'll be hungry later.
10 sardines. I already have a feeling I'm probably got to hunt. Well, it seems to be everything here. And we're already coming up on a high weight. Extra one more house at least. At least that way I don't have to come back here. Never mind, can't go in there. Basically, if I can eliminate this back area, then I won't come back this way a while. Or later on. And I get back to the house and drop it all off. Alright, nothing in there. In the trunk. Nothing in the trunk. Alright then. Those other houses are demolished. Ooh. Hey girl, this grumpy jerk at Orca left the back door open, so I snuck in and took some stuff. I might need it for when we get out of here. I can't wait to get over the mainland with you, since we'll finally be together for real. I'll meet you there tomorrow night like we planned. I stashed the stuff near that big fallen tree in the marshy area behind St. Christopher's. You know, where we met that one time and drank your dad's contraband. Alright, that's interesting. Okay, the hidden supply behind the supply cache behind the church. Alright, that's a later problem. Alright, now I searched that house. Let's try this one.
I could eat a horse.
Well, to see if we need to yet. Book. Care about no wood matches.
That'll come in handy.
Accelerant. Nutrient bar. Scrap metal. Nothing. Nothing. Soda. I may genuinely actually just give the lady the soda. I know it counts as calories for her. Because I don't think I generally need that stuff.
I better take this food.
Ooh, cook a pot. Perfect. I don't have to carry an old can around with me. Yeah, we'll take it. We can shred them down. Bank deposit box. Eh. Take the book, though. Do I want to take more water? I mean, I know where this is at. I'll just have to remember that there's water here that I can snag if I need it really badly. So, I might just let it go. I think I'll go to the mail deposit boxes once I'm done searching everything. For the time being, I don't think I'm going to worry about it. Accelerant, scrap metal, newspaper,
I could use this.
simple tools. That's helpful. If I can find a crafting bench, I can use that. Alright, looks like everything. I may have to come back in here later and just chop up some wood. There's a lot of wood up around in here. I'll have to think about it later. Stick in the box. Nothing. Alright, so I've already gone up and down here now. I just want to go drop all the stuff I've already found. Let's see. Bum bum. That's all the books, sticks. Okay. Hey, old lady, I'm back. Thing is, it doesn't tell you how much calories she has so far. I think I have to look at my inventory to find out how much calories she actually has. Anyway. I'm gonna take all the clothes I find and leave them in the, front. Oh, there's a cooking pot right there. Wah, wah. Well. Don't throw that in her fridge.
Can't have too much water.
Nope. I'm gonna throw all the clothes in this corner for later. Oh, what else we got? That's fine, that's fine. That can drop. Search the cabinet. Alright. I guess I can use this for whatever other means I have, like cloth. I know I have leather in the other thing, but whatever. Cardboard matches. Accelerant. What the? Wait. Flare shell. Lantern fuel. Jerry can. Recycled can, sure. Keep the dressing. Simple tools can go in there for now. And the water can mostly go in there. I'll keep a gallon on me. Alright, well now that that's all cleared out, I can actually kind of search around here and see what she actually has in here. Oh, sewing kit. Nice. Still gotta go back and grab them shoes. I can tear those down to leather. Not taking her toilet water. Is there anything in here of use? Not really. Better than a chest. I don't have access to yet. Nothing. I'll have to come back later and deal with that in the future. Okay. On a good note, I'll see the wolf. Where? Look at that reishi mushrooms. I'll use that for later. So it said behind St. Christopher's. I'm guessing that's what this is.
This is just terrible.
An old hollowed out tree.
All I could think about is food.
Alright, we'll get some. I'm not exactly sure which one they're talking about. That might have to be another time when I know I'm having a better day and I can actually go exploring the area. Right now, the current temperature and lack of food is making that a bit difficult. Not available. Whew. Our bottle. Herbal tea. Make sleep a heck of a lot better. Cloth, can use that for pears. Sardines.
I'll be hungry later.
Dense milk. I might genuinely actually eat that. Book. I don't know why I took the newsprint.
Could end up being useful.
Make more leather. Take them. Or miss something else. Yeah.
What have we here?
Cotton scarf's nice. Come on. Tear down those. Beyond that, I don't see anything else in here. Oh well. There's nothing I can go that way. Let's go this way. Box. Nothing. In the back seat. And trunk is locked. As always. Nothing. Nothing. Bruh. Alright, well, last bone search the Milton Credit Union. Do you remember? Okay. He could not remain in work due to the fact of instability. Yeah, I hear you. I left him like I promised I would, and I waited here like you asked. Where are you? It's getting too cold to sit here. Pick me up at the old PO when you can. Let's get out of here. If you don't pick me up at midnight, I'm out here on my own. That sucks. Alright. Bruh. Hello, credit union. I got some wool mittens. There. No more cash. Dang. There, nothing there.
Must be the key to the bank manager's house. I can always use more food.
I'll have to go there then next. No chair, don't have hacksaw. Not that I'd want to break it down anyway. Nothing.
I'll be hungry later.
Is that worth my time? Yes. Try to make sure I don't miss anything. Cloth. Hey, Nicholas. How you doing? Coffee.
This stuff will come in handy.
Way to start at the morning. I think I'd rather go warm it up, so I'm gonna take it. Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there. What you been up to so far? Keep busy. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Stack of papers.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
A shell.
Locked. Can't get in here yet.
And you know the code. I don't know the code. This also needs a pry bar. Oh, this place has pretty much been scoured clean. For the most part. And I do have the inventory to go stop by the mailbox and the bank manager. That's fair. I'm happy to hear you're doing well in spite of your OCD flaring up. I'm hanging in there as much as I can, dealing with my own crap as always. So I just need to eat. But what else has been going
My
on?
stomach is eating itself.
Just trying to really think about it before I. Come on. There it is. If I just go and eat this, be better for me in the long run. I'm hanging in there. I am. Just trying to do my
I
best.
can always use more food.
I wish I waited. Just take it. Actually, I'm hungry. Eat. I need this. I gotta help Granny, but she's gonna take a while. After a lot of hunting. Can opener. Sandy, hey, you dumb cat. Stop that.
Excellent.
Oi. Oh, stick. Stop that. Stop that. She's being annoying. Swear, I had to freaking wave at her to get her attention.
This'll come in handy.
Ooh. Yes. It's a cat. She's our oldest cat in the bunch, so as you can imagine, she's being a little bit I'm not so sure what to say. She's definitely not being the greatest animal at the moment. Go wear the wool ones instead. Yes, there's an animal among us. She's always here. She's always been here for a while.
Useful.
So she's in here because the other cats don't get along with her, and so it's easier to just let her live in here. Windshield goes down by 3%. I think I might just keep Mackenzie's sweater.
I think I can use this.
Cargo pants. Is that even worth it? Oh, you already put it on. He's like, I'm putting those on now. Yeah, really? Sorry to hear that. Though I'm not surprised. Cats do have minds of their own most times, unless they get hungry.
Take this food.
Ooh, bank vault code. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. It's always rough to lose an animal like that. Okay. Seems like everything. And then what else was there I need to look at? There's a pair of shoes somewhere out here I need to find. I know it's in one of the first houses. I also need to head back to the post office. Let's see. Which one is it? What's even the point if I can't even open the post office? No, I've not. I don't play those. I said I had a post office key. I'm sure he has like 3,000. Dang open number 7. Like, am I stupid? Probably, but still. frick do you mean open safe deposit box? Is this not the post office? Yeah, it's the post office. What the frick you mean, G? I gotta go in the back. Oh, yeah. It's a mix of both. At the beginning, it was a just staying away from that kind of content, and then after a while, it came down to I just didn't like the controls. Controls kind of weird to me, so that's where it ended up coming down to. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. 1930-08. Yeah, that's kind of where I sit with it. Oh, wait. Maybe this is 1930-08. 19... But it's also just the controls. Damn, it's kind of violent. Alrighty, number 7. Dang, Chris, I forgot about that, honestly.
This stuff will come in handy.
I don't care about cash. Take the flare shells, though. Number 11. Number 12. I know of it. I don't think I've ever watched it. But I do know of it. How about the one with Ben Stiller, right? Who the heck puts a nut grain bar in a safety deposit box? Yeah, I really want to save this Nutri-Grain bar for later. Thank you. Almost had a squirrel as a member. A cardboard box, metal box. Brr. So still don't know what the safe is then. That's unfortunate. Okay, well for now we can go ahead and drop everything off. Okay, so either we're gonna do a lot of hunting and fishing, I can already tell. Oh, so wood's good. Don't need to worry about the wood anymore. She's full on wood. Nut bar, nut bar, nut bar. Energy bar, food bar. Drink, 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 drink. Food, food. Yeah, she can just have the tea. I'm keeping the coffee. That's mine. That is mine. Okay. Cooking pot. I gotta figure out what I want to keep and leave. Sewing kit. Okay. That's pretty cool. He's gonna get addicted now. You're gonna get him addicted to it, and his parents are gonna have to disown him for that. Where you're going. Ragged cotton toque. Ragged racing gloves. I don't really care about the new down vest. Ragged fleece. Leather shoes. These old boys. I'm thinking this is going to be better than I think is. I think I just got to repair it. How long does this take? Paramount's 40. Not for 51 minutes. I'll do that later tonight. I think I want to try to repair that. I think it'll be better as long as it's repaired. Right now, it's just not in a stable condition. Alright, antiseptic, antibiotics, books, keeping the can opener. Coal can go in there. Tea can go in there. Lantern fuel. Reclaimed wood, keeping that. Those can go in there. Stack of papers, coffee. But did he enjoy himself at least while he was there with you at the Michael Jackson movie? I find that interesting that the people in Lasadia know about the King of Pop. Sitting there and all that fond of that. Just get nice and cured. Always good to see. I need a trash corner. Drop, drop. Eh. Sometimes, I mean, generally, like I said, I mean, it's even on the... For one, the people who make the game don't care at all anyway. They've said that. Secondly, it is the duty of the parents to make sure that whatever their kids are ingesting is, you know, good for them. So there is that mindset as well, that you can't just, you know, give a kid a game and expect them to, you know better. That's like leaving a... I don't know, it's like leaving a baby with a tamed wolf and expecting it not to hurt the child. Like, in the same way, you know, in that kind of way, you can't just expect that with things like that. Okay, so I need to go find the hidden supply cache behind the church. Grandmother. Things. Rose hips, old man's beard, stones, wolves, frozen corpses, raw meat. Bank manager's house key. I have a bedroll of my own. So, I do agree, though, that that game may be a little more than it needs to be. And even then, I don't think things should like that even be like that anyway. Games really shouldn't need that anyway to make a good story. Like, this game has nothing to do with that. Sly Cooper has nothing to do with that. Though they obviously give, like, certain things to the characters. Nothing to do with that. After Minecraft. Well, considering Minecraft literally just has to deal with zombies and stuff, yeah, I mean, it's not exactly scary. Alright, so I said, before I go adventuring out here. Oh, here's the cache. Okay, so I need to go up here and to the right. Guess I'll be back. What's this? It's interesting. But like I said, people have to be able to be mature enough to know that games are not exactly safe. So I think that does need to be taken into account when you're letting someone play a video game. And if the child can handle the video game, if they do play it, if and when they do play it. Which, you know, it's called raising a child, so kind of involves that, you know. Ah, fudge, there's a wolf. That is not what I want to see out here in the wilderness while I'm wandering in the wilderness. So close, it's right there over the hill. I guess we'll give her a wide berth. Him, her, it, whatever it is. I don't know what gender it is. Not exactly like they put a pair of balls on a wolf and tell you which one it is. Oh. Alright then. Look, wolf, I give you no quarrel. I just want to pass by your land. You can have your land. And I ain't gonna take jack, as long as I just get to pass through, you know? That is all I ask. That's fair. Well, at least, you know, at least they're not as strict. So it sounds like, yeah, so it sounds like definitely, I guess, have definitely a variance strictness. And it sounds like whichever one he belongs to has a more lenient belief style, which is nice. I imagine that's gotta feel like a breath of fresh air for you. Don't do it. Just gotta be quick. Alright. Think we're home free. It's also almost sunset, so I gotta hurry this up. So my coffee benefit has finally worn out, unfortunately. It's just sad. Alright, first things first is to find this nanny. Oh, rabbits again. That could be helpful. Said it was in a hollowed out tree. Oh, here it is.
Aha, here it is. This'll keep the lamp burning.
Nice. I might generally have to eat that MRE. But before I do... Oh, Father, forgive me. I'm about to do some heinous crap. Fudge, I missed. Yes, yes, come here, girl. Avert your eyes if you do not wish to witness this. Also cattails. I might take cattails. I can find some... Good for fire starting and for eating, so... Really? And how's the switch been? Well, I may not need to eat the MRE after all. I have a ton of cattails. And a rabbit in my pocket. I would like to get more rabbits, but I don't know if they're going to come out again. Or if they're still out here or not. I'll search the church, and then I'll think about hunting rabbits if I have time. Yeah, that's what I kind of get. It's not that much different. The hype's really stupid. It's not all that much different. But people hype it up anyway just because, you know, it's something to hype up. So. Our world's weird. Latin column. Dies ere dis illa solvet secalum in favilla este David cum Sibylla contestoremur est futurus quando judex est festurus. I can't read this. I'm reading it, but I don't even know what it means. Oh, here we go. Day of wrath and doom impending, David's word on Sibyl's blending, heaven and earth and ashes ending. Oh, what fear man's bosom rendeth, when from heaven the judge descendeth, on whose sentence all dependeth. Wondrous sound the trumpet flingeth, through earth's sculptures it ringeth. All before the throne it bringeth, death is struck and nature quaking. All creation is awaking to its judge and answer making. Ominous. But I guess fair enough. Ooh, wanted the flare. Dear parishioners, it is with a heavy heart that I inform you that of the Archdiocese's decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to the lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Hey, respect to the pastor, man. He kept that crap up. Mad respect for the pastor. Okay. It was as much as I thought there would be. At least I have time to do a couple more hunts. Wolf. There you go. I don't got all the time in the world, but I want to try to do what I can while I'm out here. Okay, you kill one rabbit and all the other rabbits just disappear like they're dangum rats in a fire. Just all gone. Alright then, well. If I need to hunt more rabbits, I'll get more rocks. These are just taking inventory space. So. Let him go. Alright, sure, sis. Alright, now comes the hard part. Wolves can smell me now, because I have a rabbit in my pocket. And they sure would like to get a bite of my rabbit. No problem, Nicholas, man, you're good. Thankfully, I give them a wide berth. I still gotta find 2 more safety deposit box keys, and the only place I have left is this place. So there's also a couple of buildings out on the ice. I guess I could go search tomorrow. By tomorrow, I mean in-game, but I'll have to think about that for a minute. And also, while I'm thinking about it, I also need to grab some lichen for later and reishi mushrooms to prepare them for medical supplies, because that's part of a side quest. So. So if I see it, I definitely try to grab it. Sweet, what's that? Back to grandmother's house. Just gonna throw all the books in here. All hers. Then I still gotta give her all her food. And she can just have the MRE. I'll keep the rabbit for myself. Alright, first things first. Store anything I don't need in here. Gotta tear that down. Emergency stem. Entered fluid. Another sewing kit. Okay. I guess I can tear down the rabbit over the night. I guess it doesn't really matter, actually. I can just harvest it now. I need to eat, so. That up. That up. Grab it. It's gonna be a few minutes, so I guess we basically get ripping. Gloves. Better wind resistance at the cost of waterproofness. Useless when wet, huh? I think I'd rather keep these, since I know it's actually gonna happen, so. Let's have a cotton toque. Just tend to send me political views on Instagram. He is conservative and I'm liberal, so he really wants to express his side. Sounds like social media in a nutshell, mate. Be honest with you. Just to be honest with you, man. I ain't all that surprised, to be honest with you. Cotton. Things I don't know this would be better than my decent wool. I guess probably not. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really see that being better. What's the issue with it, though? If I may ask. Are you just annoyed with the fact that you just have to hear it all the time? Well, for what it's worth, I mean, that's kind of just what conservatives do a lot, sometimes. I don't really know where I stand. I think I don't really stand on either team. Because I'm too radical to be conservative, but I'm too conservative to be liberal. So I don't fit in any of those margins because I listen to Christ, and that's kind of different. So. For some people to understand. Because they think you need to be on one side or the other. And you don't really need to be that way. I think it's kind of a shame when you feel like you need to be in a team when you don't have to be in a team. because sometimes what's right isn't necessarily being part of a group. It's just doing the right thing regardless. I do need to go sleep real quick, so sleepy time. Mackenzie's telling me that, yeah, I need some sleep. Probably because they just don't. It's probably because they don't like fighting about it. Politics is a rough thing to fight with. It's a rough thing to talk about, which is some of the reasons I don't overly talk about it that much. It's just one of those things that people tend to always get heated over a debate that really doesn't, at the end of the day, really define somebody. Maybe I'm wrong in that, but, you know. It just tends to be a fight. It just doesn't make sense fighting sometimes. I could be wrong about that too, so honestly take my words with a grain of salt. Wait. Oh, right, because they're not waterproof. Right. I forgot. Things I really probably don't even need all this at this point. Alright, those are back to 99%. Guess we'll go through my clothes and try to repair whatever I can that needs good repair. I guess this definitely needs a repair. That definitely needs a repair. That said, I have no problem talking about that kind of stuff. It's like I said, it's a never-ending fight and battle that's kind of hard to talk about without ending on somebody's bad side. Cargo. Let me repair these. I know I'm spending a lot of time repairing all this, but this is really necessary. Oh, not a cloth. Okay. Well, I can come back and do the rest of this later. I'm gonna throw all this on the ground again. Just for a later time. For one, I gotta go find food, and two, I gotta do other stuff while I'm out there. Well, that's not necessarily something you want to see when you step outside the house. Freaking snow. Now, can I equip that easily? Okay. I plan on trying to find some rabbits today while I'm out, so. I guess we'll just go this way since I can't see. Also, I think the repairs have really done me well. I think. It's helped me actually be able to see in the cold. Or be out in the cold without actually dying of hypothermia. Risking that anyway. Yes, I know you're hungry, stomach. We're gonna go get some food. Really? Makes me con... I'm gonna try to let you finish that sentence so I know the full context before I say anything. But I feel like I'm missing some context. Or further sentences that you're trying to put in that conversation. So I'm gonna wait a minute before I do anything. Should be coming up on it. Although there are wolves out here at the moment, which is a little worrying. They just painted an X. They said, we're out. We're out of gas. Don't even ask. Don't even bother asking us. Poor fellas. They ain't got no gas on tap. Bruh. Piece of coal, flare shell. I don't have a flare gun, so that's kind of useless. Rock, 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 rock. Junk. Alright, guess we're going in the back door. See, firewood could be helpful if I needed firewood. We'll see where I end up when I'm done collecting everything, though. Because I know there's like a lot of food here, so. This was hot plate. And more leather. I can appreciate that. Well, I don't think that there are two genders because of my opinion on things and wanting to be free of anything, which obviously is one of the many possible reasons why people do that. From what I understand is that there are two genders because of the reality of trying to create something, which is a child. Which is obviously where people kind of draw the line, because now we can have children because of science and medicine. But before that, you know, people, that's how it was. And they still come from a biological standpoint of having to need a, how would I express it? The proper means to do so. But I agree, it is confusing when you have strong people believing... Hey, bud, sorry to leave you hanging there like this in the store and the power and everything. I guess another way we also look at it is that, just because they're being loud about it doesn't necessarily mean they're being right. Because there have been a lot of people in history that have said things loudly and said things, you know, in a very strong way. That doesn't necessarily mean they were right. You know? Like, Europeans used to think that dragons were real, and that's what caused thunderstorms. And they really tried to sell that idea. Turns out, it wasn't that. It was just static electricity. So that's one way I always look at it, is like, just because someone's being really strong about their opinion doesn't necessarily mean that they're right. Another time, people used to think that the philosopher alchemy was the best way to figure out things in the universe. Turns out, they were just figuring out chemistry. Right? So, that's one way I always look at it. Just because someone's strong about their opinion doesn't necessarily mean they're immediately right. It just means that you really, really believe in that particular thing. You know, whether or not if I agree with you on that doesn't make it any more right if it's still wrong. It's kind of hard to explain what I'm trying to say, but in that line of thinking, it's kind of like... It's hard. Oh, hello, sir. I just wandered in. This guy's over here cooking a campfire. Don't mind me. Dog food, dog food. Dog food, dog food. I mean, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do, right? I'm not exactly sure if I'd ever eat dog food, but I guess if you had to do it, it's not the worst way to go. I have heard some dog food tastes pretty good. At least treat-wise. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go out and try it, though. Energy drink. That could be helpful. Lantern. Yes, sir. salty crackers. Okay, I'm definitely giving those to Granny. Granny can have the crackers. Was there anything else in here before? No, you're good. I do. And part of that is just simply because that's what I'm seeing. I mean, logically and literally, that's what I'm seeing. For the most part, yeah.
Well, another stranger. Have you escaped the town?
But
Escape the town.
that doesn't mean I look at people who think
No,
otherwise
I
as
just
less than
arrived.
people. I think there are people
Not a refugee
that have
from
gone
the
through some
highways,
traumatic
then.
stuff
You
to
look
think that that's the
weary,
answer,
traveler.
and they're using it for medication,
Come.
which I get.
Warm yourself by
Everyone's
the fire.
medicated with something, and that's just their
Who are you?
medication.
I'm nobody.
And they're just trying it to see if
But
it's
you can
working, and
call
it may
me
not work out for them, or it
Methuselah.
may. I don't know.
I'm here to witness.
It just-
the
it makes me sad.
passing of an age.
I'm
What do
sad
you
for them.
mean, the passing.
Don't you see the sign?
I'm not angry about them or angry about it. I'm just sad.
I'm looking for my friend. She was with me when my plane crashed.
That's usually where I end up in that conversation.
Looks like she must have made it out alive. Have you seen anyone pass by here?
Many people have passed. All have gone into the town. I haven't seen any come back.
But I will say it was inevitable that this was going to happen, what's going on currently. It was inevitable with the way things have been going.
Any idea why all the cars are stalled and left behind?
They all stopped running. People abandoned them. Nothing but metal coffins now.
You
Yeah.
always this cheerful?
My heart weeps for you, stranger. My days are nearly finished. But you'll have to live with what remains.
Well,
Go safely. I hope you find...
thank you, sir. Well, but I don't know if I have to start strongly believing that there are over two genders inside level. But like I said, just because someone says something doesn't mean it's true. What it's worth. You know? I'm looking for truth over belief in this case because, you know, it's there. I can see it. And yes, animals do it, but that's different. That's a whole different situation with animals. It's survival, not pleasure. Because in reality, if we boil it down to its reality, being that there are multiple genders, it's just saying that it's a pleasure thing at that point to fulfill your heart's pleasure and contentness. Where an animal does it for survival. You know, they change their gender from male to female because sometimes there's just not enough of the either or to survive, right? Like especially like in frogs, which is one of the common ones. They do that so they can continue their survival, so they don't, you know, perish. Which, you know, in that kind of sense, that makes sense to me. Whereas, you know, people doing it to fulfill their heart's contentment, that's a whole different situation. That's more of just trying to fulfill pleasure in what they think and believe, which I get. I was gonna give these to her, but I just need to eat one of these boxes. She'll have the rest. Yeah. Some animals change it. They're called, oh, what is it called? I think it's asexual. They can switch. Like clownfish do it. Frogs do it sometimes in dire straits. Fish, it's definitely common in fish. In some fish. Some amphibians and lizards. Mammal-wise, I don't think it's that common. There might be something out there I just don't know. But yeah, usually animals. Mammals don't do it. Birds don't normally do it. Yeah, they'll just switch. They'll switch their organs to be the other. I know it's common amongst frogs and a few fish. But other than that, I'm not sure beyond that. I don't know about lizards and stuff. I've not delved that much into animal lore to know. Oh, she already has her food. Oh, crap. I already filled everything for her. Oh, cool. So this is all mine then. Let's go. Root through the survival school lessons. Find and harvest flora. Still need to get Rishi tea and hope rosehip tea. At some point. Oh, cool. Pog. I thought I was gonna have to get more. I didn't realize I already filled her thing up. Okay. Well, that was easy. Is there anything else I want here? I don't think so. But that's definitely one of the things that I definitely know people on that side of things that believe that. They tend to use that as an example that it's okay for people to do it as well. Though I think it's for completely two different reasons. You know, humans don't need it for survival. They do it for pleasure. Or fulfill their heart's desire, I guess, if you'd rather go on that basis. However one wishes to view that situation. Hey! I found number 20. I still gotta find number 15. I'm assuming it's gonna be in a car at this point. Where am I going, by the way? I'm going somewhere. I'm just going. Oh, more rabbits. I'm so tempted. Okay, just telling me it's not used for climbing anymore. Da 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 da. Still gotta find more old man's beard. I haven't seen any more. Still gotta keep my eye out for that. Also, I am almost maxed out on my weight. Might just drink a couple sodas to drop it down and also drink up. Once I get in this building. Just tell me the great collapse. Alright, first things first, I'm just gonna eat, since I actually do need to eat anyway, and this is all mine. I can do that. Drink. Do I want to drink this? Not really. I don't even like him in real life any more than anything else. I think we'll just top off the rest with water. Yeah, and that's just simply because it's hard for them to view it because it's their safety net and people feel like they're taking it away. Which, you know, I get, you know. I feel like if I was in a similar situation, I would probably understand why I would get defensive about it. Because that's basically your safety net, and it hurts when someone tries to take that away from you. So... But that's a whole nother situation entirely than in the fight. That's not even necessarily a fight. That's just caring for someone who's broken. And are trying to figure out their situation, and people are looking at the situation wrong. As far as I understand it. Okay, everyone's situation is a little different than everyone else's, but from the basics of what I understand. But I agree, yeah. When people tend to fight over that particular topic, it's the people who tend to believe on the two-side idea.
No one needs this anymore.
People tend to get a little pissy about it, which... And that person usually gets put in the dumpster because of it. Unfortunately. I guess we'll head back to the cabin and drop this stuff off. So, like I said, if anything, I feel for those people more than anything, and I try to be compassionate as I can with them. Because I've met them in person. I used to work with one at one point. With someone who was transgender, so... But that was early on. That was like right around 2019, 2018. So, that was still pretty early on in the whole movement. Well, the animal thing's different. Anyone could learn that. I just had to go look it up. But that's just because I like animals. But as for the rest of the stuff, that's just based on trying my best to understand the people I've met. And from what I see in people's eyes, I guess, maybe every time they're arguing or having a discussion about it, I've seen it always seems to be out of like this defending character. They're just trying to stay safe. And I could be wrong. You know, I could be wrong about the situation. But I mean, as much as I appreciate the kind words, I honestly gotta be honest, I don't really feel that way sometimes. I didn't see the house up there. I could get that little peek once I'm done over here. Plus, you have solar panels. Wait, how is there no power? They have solar panels. Bruh. Like, I've seen solar panels work on a pretty cloudy day. I mean, I know that sometimes they don't, but I've seen them sometimes work that way. Obviously, it's a difficult question, and generally, I tend to stick with the idea of... I think they have their own place in heaven, but it's not in a sense like they go to heaven like we do. They go to like a different kind. It's more like... Because in the Bible, there's a place called the New Earth, and I kind of believe that that's where they go whenever they perish. In some way, shape, or form. Could be wrong on that. Let's, you know, be real here, but I think that's where they go. Because they do seem to know about God in some way or capacity. For all that it's worth. They seem to know something. Honestly, I'm trying to organize my inventory. Don't need the Summit soda. Don't need the coffee. Okay. Howdy, ma'am. Still gotta fix this. I think it'll be good once I fix it. But yeah, I don't think it's really difficult to answer. I don't know. I don't know. It's not something that really is reported in the Bible. But based on things that I've seen so far, I would take a stab at saying maybe. Or possibly. Whatever word might be better, but I'd say yeah. Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna just drop this on the floor for now. Alright, so I need to craft some stuff here. I need to craft 2 of these. Craft 3 of these. Okay, I gotta get more rose hips. Not silly. I mean, the problem is that we base it off of 2 things. Either we base it off of, 1, we base it off of the idea of what we logically can conclude from the matter, which is that if you get hurt or something happens to you, you feel it and you know it to be true. Or you know it to be true. Because you say, I touch my skin, and I can consciously know that I am touching my skin. And that in order for that to happen, I had to take my finger and touch my skin. And that is always the case. Whereas the feeling mentality, which is a whole nother side of mentality, is that you understand in subconscious mindset that you have a consciousness in your head because you are thinking, you have your own thought processes, you feel some things that don't even make sense to you why you feel it. Like, for instance, why you feel upset about like an animal getting hurt, even though it has nothing to do with you. That kind of thing. Which kind of possibly screams that there is a sense of consciousness in your head that goes beyond yourself. Obviously, that's getting into philosophy a little bit when you're saying those kind of things. But, you know. Whatever. It'll give me some time to warm up and eat, so. Gotta get more rose hip stuff, though. Actually, hold on. Lantern. Is this full? Now it is. Well, now I can search in the dark. It's a benefit there. Don't need that anymore. Wish I could combine these. I don't know how to combine those. I don't know if even that's possible. Like, so that kind of question, you're getting into kind of a bit of philosophy of, is there consciousness? You have to base it on two things, either logic or how you feel about it. And I think how you feel about it isn't necessarily wrong to say that, you know? That, hey, you actually can feel that there is a sense of consciousness in your head. I'm gonna come do this later tonight, or in the night of this day. I do need to talk to her real quick.
Have you been able to remember anything else about that night? Anything that might help
It's a
me
good
find
question,
my
though.
friend?
Everyone's asked that, though.
That night, wind howling.
That's probably one of the biggest
Voices
questions in
passing through town. I
psychology.
hear them just outside the window. It's windy, but the voices carry. They are yelling. Her voice, it passes through town. She's running. She's alone.
A very
Calling
common
for
question in
help.
psychology.
But no one comes.
Why didn't anyone help her?
Or psychiatry. I can't remember which one. It's one of those two.
Why didn't they? They should have. They should have found her before it was too late.
Anything else you can remember might help.
They said men came from the tunnel.
What about the tunnel?
The only way out of Milton. The only way through the mountains. It's the only way she could have gone.
Okay. That's good. So I do need to go get more rose hips. I'm gonna just put all the rose hip stuff in here for now. No, you're fine. I believe in... So, it depends on the type. I know I've actually heard about the different types now, so I actually can say about this confidently. I don't believe in neo-evolution or neo-Darwinism or whatever it's called. I kind of know the name for it. But basically, I believe in the reality that there is minor changes in things, which is what evolution basically means, is change. I've seen it enough in real life to know that, yes, there is that sense of change. I do not believe in dramatic change, or neo-Darwinism, which is basically the dramatic change of an animal to fit an environment. Like, for instance, from going from, like, a fish to, like, a lizard. I don't believe in that part. That's where I sit with that. But that's not really believing in evolution, that's just believing in adaptation. And so that's pretty much the answer. I believe in adaptation. I don't believe in evolution. And especially in human evolution, as you are referencing. No, I don't. And heck, even the founder of it, the official founder, which is Darwin, has... You can read about it on one of his books. Literally said it, that he was wrong. He figured it out, and he said, "Hey, y'all, I was wrong. There's some parts of my things that were right, and there were some parts that were wrong, and sorry about that." So the actual founder of it, the scientist, said, "My bad, G." No. And a lot of scientists today are coming around to that conclusion anyway. A lot of scientists in that community of biology have really kind of said, yeah, about that thing that we talked about in that idea, yes, that's kind of wrong. Because monkeys and humans have such distinct DNA that it's hard to prove that, and it's really just hard to believe in general that we came from, you know, you know. That there's just, it's very logically impossible. But people keep it around because it keeps them away from a creator, is what some people believe in the philosophy idea. Is that we don't believe in a creator, or we don't believe in creation, because that means we have to believe in a creator, which means we can't be our own gods and our own separate entity. If that makes sense. Evolution sticks around because it gives us a reason to get away from Christ and God entirely. Hello, stuff.
I think I can use this.
Is it better than the one I have now? If so, then I will wear it. If not, yes, it is. So we can go take out the other one. Oh, here's the one with the cave. I already know where this one is. So.
What do we have here?
Made a soup. Bed, cardboard bottle. Goody.
What have we here?
What's brand new, too? Less wind resistance by 3, but better warmth. This is just better all around. Though it isn't as waterproof. I think I'll trade that. That's a good trade. It's a good trade. I mean, it definitely doesn't, because it wasn't a thing until recently, but it definitely would combat it. Just in general, based on the idea that God created everything, it kind of already competes against it just off the bat. Heck, the first few chapters of the Bible literally combats it, and that's what usually most creationists use to fight evolution. They use like the first 5 chapters in the Bible, or first couple, as a way to combat it. To say evolution doesn't exist because God created everything by simply just speaking it into an existence. You know, he said he thought there needed to be light, and so he said, let there be light. He thought that there needed to be water, so he said, let there be water. And he also said there needed to be land, so he said, let there be land, and so on and so forth, and down to the animals, down to the people. All for the express purpose of literally creating people. Basically did all that just so he could create a people. Or individuals. Which is kind of funny. I've always believed in it, yeah, I'd say yeah. Being raised in a Christian household, it's kind of hard not to. So yeah, I would say yeah, I've always believed in a heaven or hell. Heaven or hell. Heaven and hell. It's not provable by any means, because it's kind of hard to prove that there is such a place. But, yeah. Believing in Jesus, you kind of have to. As part of the reality with that. Now, if you're gonna believe in Christ, you kind of have to believe there is a, because he talked about it a lot, or at least enough to, you know, be like, whoa, okay, that's important. Shut the frick up. Friend? Huh? Did you mistype something? Just old contraption. Whoa. Like I hear it. Oh. What were you trying to type? Okay, Wolf's just having a nice meal and he doesn't want to be bothered. That's fair. That's fair. He can have his meal. I'll come back later. Brother. I'm pretty sure the key's in that barn. Well, the other option, I guess, is I can launch a flare in there.
Truck
Yeah, think
seems
about
to
it.
be dead. Engine won't even turn.
No freaking kidding. Do I throw a flare in there? And cast away the evil wolf? I have one, right? Yeah. I guess this is worth the risk. Whoa, 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 whoa. But that wolf was coming after me. Take that stuff at least.
Holy shit.
He's striking a
That'll
T-pose.
come in handy.
Oh, no key. It's waste. Wait, no, it's not. It's still got a lot of power on it. Hold on. I'll keep it. It come in handy. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running, just keep running. Well, alright then. It wasn't a terrible expedition. First of all, why would you want to be a chair? Okay, so you want to be sat on all the time. Like, that's so... Like, that's part of, like... What? Like, so if you need help, like, I need to call a carpenter. Because that's what you call for a chair. You don't call the doctor. You call the dang freaking carpenter for a chair problem. You know? Oh, one of my legs ain't working. Okay, let me call the carpenter. Carpenter shows up. I'm unqualified for this. But I know that's not him. That's you. That's your belief. But like, that's like, sorry, that's a joke I always get all the. That's a joke that's always in my head. But I mean, I can't help you with the argument. That's gonna be between you and your friend. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that it's hard when it comes to a situation like that. And obviously, it's up to you. And what you can see with your own two eyes, you know, what does it show you in the world? Or what does the world show you? And by the world, I don't mean people. I just mean, you know, the actual world itself. In spite of what people may be yelling over each other. See if these, that's already cured, so I don't need that to be out here. Don't have a flare gun, that's useless. Lantern fuel can go in there. The old hatchet. Sure. This way I'm putting things where they don't belong, but at this point I don't even care. How are these coming along, by the way? Well, like I said, I can't help you win that argument because of the way I believe. You know, you're asking someone who doesn't believe like you. No, yes, it again. I mean, something I would ask him, especially as like for me as a Christian brother, I would ask him, how are you peacemaking this? How is this being peacemade? You're trying to be right, but it's not being peacemaking, and that's something that Christians are supposed to be. Not as like a counter argument, but especially as a Christian person who's trying to look out for other Christians. That's where my heart lies. Like, you're kind of not doing it right. I think I have enough time to go get this real quick and be right back. I have my lantern if I need light, so. That's kind of where my heart sits with that kind of question is you're trying so hard to be right that you're forgetting to love somebody first. That's not an argument winner, that's just my heart. But I also address that he is in some sense right. You know. Which it seems like you yourself have kind of come to that conclusion that maybe in that kind of situation he kind of is right. grab this and head back. Head back, make some nice tea, and go to bed.
There you are.
So, to be honest with the situation you're in, I'm addressing both of you. I agree with him in the fact that he is, in a sense, right. It's hard to agree that there is no more than two. But at the same side, I'm also with you in the fact that he's kind of being a bit pharisaical. He's being a bit of a Pharisee. He's trying so hard to be right that he's forgetting to love you. I respect what he's trying to do, but he's not doing it the right way. It should be done in a peace-made way without having to be like super, on you. And it should be in a respectable way that you guys can have a conversation and not just a he said, she said, truth debate. If it devolves into a debate, it's where it kind of gets lost easily. So as much as I agree with him, I also agree with you in the fact of, in some ways, that maybe he's doing a little wrong. But I also agree with him in the fact that he is right in what he's saying. He's just not doing it right.
Hope I can still eat this.
Because as Christians, we are told to love one another. And love others as well, beyond ourselves. But to do that, it does sometimes mean doing what you can, and if it doesn't work out, then you let someone be, As much as it hurts somebody. It hurts you. That's not to say giving up, it's just knocking the dust off your feet. Which he may understand. So, like I said, I don't fit in any of the categories of either side of conservative or liberal, because I'm too conservative for liberalism, too liberal for conservatism, and I don't really adhere to any of those anyway. But no team can take me even if they wanted to, in spite of what I say. It wouldn't work. So. Alright, I need to go drop all this stuff off. Do I actually want to go? No, I'll do that tomorrow. I can go grab the stuff out of the deposit box tomorrow. Hey, Fury. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you're doing well. Do I have any wood? No. Holy crap, I cannot see. Hang in there, brother. How are you, my man? This is all for me anyway, so. Throw a snare in there. I don't need all this water. How are you, my man? My junk pile. Okay. Definitely need to try to repair this if I can. Along with making some tea. Oh, I must have nothing in my inventory to cook with. Da-da-da. Wait. Oh. I didn't even notice that was there. Alright, so I need to make reishi tea and rosehip tea. Just need 24. Crafting this rose hips. And I believe while I have time, I think I can repair some stuff. 25 minutes. I'll just tear some stuff down. Give me something to do while I'm waiting for cooking. And let's see, I want to repair my boots, but I gotta get my leather out for that. That's fair. Have you ever said this to him? Have you ever acknowledged the fact that you just don't want to debate, you just want to be friends with him? Or has this been just something you would hope would eventually just kind of chill out in time? Which I need some tea. Tea. Do I have anything else to rip up real quick before I get started? Rip those up real quick, I guess. Drink. Improved rest. I would just say it. Just flat out say, like, look, dude, I get that you're a debater, and I get that, but I'm not really a debater myself. I just want to hang out and be friends with you, man. At least starts the conversation to at least maybe try to get off that train. That might help you. Maybe. I hope it does. That would be a good start. No, but you can just say, like, I'm not, like, I just don't want to really make this relationship all about debating. I just want to hang out with you as a friend, dude. I like you. Just want to hang out with you, man. You know, maybe we could cut back on that stuff. Maybe. May not be a bad thing, you know? You know, whatever level you're comfortable with, I guess, is basically maybe what I'm trying to say. Is, you know, just try to make it comfortable for both of you. 51 minutes? Golly! I'll harvest some more stuff while I'm waiting instead for that. No! It burnt! No! Wait, did it burn? It did, fudge. Do I have enough to make another one? Fudge. I'm sad. Well, that's depressing. Oh, except I can't really go out and do anything. I'm gonna start repairing crap now, then. Whoa! 99, 80, 70, 99, 66, 74, 61, 28. Actions. I mean, if that's the case, then you guys just break it off, I guess, right? Then just be pals, you know? If that's the fact of the matter of why you guys can't be friends, then obviously there's some change that needs to happen in his own life as well as yours, but in different ways. That sucks, though, that you guys can't be friends because of a thing like that. But at the end of the day, I guess, you know, take what you can get for now. All right. $80 should be fine. Well, it is warmer. I do this wind chill. What's the difference here? I think I'll wear this instead. Thanks. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that nonetheless. That sucks. But yeah, I guess at that point you just kind of have to like, alright, so be it, you know. It is what it is. At that point. You've done your best to make it work. Okay. I have no idea what that is, but okay. Whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Problem, man. I should be here when you get back. If I'm not, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna leave that behind. I don't really need to carry that with me everywhere I go. Same thing with the can opener. I don't need to carry that with me wherever I go. That's more of a whenever I need to eat. The axe is just a good defendable tool, so. Don't need the water for purification tablets. Light's nice to have. Rocks are good. Yeah. Speaking of drinking. Alright, quests. Search the tunnel at Milton. Find, harvest, and prepare medicinal... Have I not done that? What have I been doing? Oh, maybe I have to have it on me. Oh, okay, I just gotta have it on me. Okay, I better say, what have I been doing, bruh? I guess I do need to go open up number 20. And she needs more stuff again. Frick me. Alright, what do I got in here I can go throw in her satchel? I don't really need all the sodas and soup. I can go store that in her, fridge. Same with all these nut bars. And dog food. You can have all the dog food. Let's have the energy drink. Have the MRE and the sodas. I might keep a couple of canned peaches for myself, so you can have the crackers. She's gonna need shelf stability. Hey, she didn't specify what kind of food, so she can't complain. Alright, where are we looking now? Is that old woman happy? Well beyond happy. Well beyond happy. Okay, I just want my matches back at least. Alright, how's that looking for her? Close, but no cigar. Okay, so I do want to go over here to this thing, so I'm gonna have to take a really long trek over there. Kinda wish I made some coffee before I left, but... Alright, where are we out here? Hopefully I'll also be able to find some food. I really did not prepare for this journey at all. I just said, frick it, we're going out now. It's my own fault. I'll come back and search the lockbox or whatever. Oh no, my almost be just worth just to cut through the mountain pass. Yeah, I might just do that, see if I can't cut through the mountain pass. Hopefully there should be enough sticks to deal with. I actually like the snow for what it's worth. Very calming. Let's see. Alright. Well, that kind of cut down my travel time. It cut down my travel time by like good 5 minutes. In real time. Just a low-hanging piece of wood. I was gonna keep an eye out for rose hips. I'm gonna keep an eye out for those. Those are rabbits. I don't care about that. Don't need the lichen. Halfway there. I might be able to find a snack, actually. Make a pit stop. There we go. Oh, dang it. I'm gonna take those and leave the other thing. guys need the stock. Once I find somewhere out of the wind, I will use that for warmth. Or for food. And I remember seeing a rosehip plant when I was out here. And I'll leave that cattail. Well, that's not fun. Good thing I got out of there when I did. A cave. Yep. It's rose hips. Don't mind if I do. That should be enough for what I need. Cool place. I like it. I just have no reason to stay. Oh, finally a car. I can finally eat. Finally eat. Ugh. Come on. I also need to drink the energy drink. Last one. But distracting headaches may follow. I might just give that to Granny for some food. Just let her have it. I don't really care about it. It's not the end of the, it's not gonna be like the make or break for me. Either way, I'm almost there anyway. There's the bridge.
Now to find that secret stash. Aha!
Found
Here
it.
it is. Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Peanut butter, milk, milk. Yeah! Sick. That looks like everything. Sheesh. Nothing there. Must you warm up in the car? Didn't think I see the day for that. Accelerant. Could be helpful in a pinch.
This will come in handy.
Nah, just leave it. Take the free cloth. No part.
This stuff will come in handy.
Meh. Milton. Is that actually the only way back down to Milton? I wonder if I can take this path over here on the right. Also a dead corpse underneath the bridge.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, is there a way to cut my trip in half if I take this way down? If I fall down the river? Yeah, maybe actually. Just trying to sprain my ankle. Ah. That'll do it. I'm guessing whatever's dead down here is in that car. Or near that car. I don't like the fact that I'm stepping on ice. What you got in the trunk, Chief? Feather. Free feather.
Could end up being useful.
Old cassettes. Alright, Chief, what you got on you? Beef jerky's nice. Alright, maybe this actually take me back to where I want to go. That would be lovely if I could cut down my time in half by just taking the stream. Ooh. Okay, thank God. Should make it back before I get hypothermia. Okay, oh, I wonder if I have to cross over that tree. I kind of hope not, but if I have to, I have to. That was it? Oh, brother. Well, there was hoping I could make that work. Maybe I'll find another path or something. That was a waste of time. Guess I could just take a drink. Drink up. Okay. On the road again. I mean, maybe. I'll have to keep an eye about where I can cut time. We'll go back. You've not missed much, don't worry. Just walking simulator, you know how it goes. Well, considering I'm wandering through the wilderness... Try me, wolf. I will pop you in the mouth. You will meet your maker. In about 3 to 5 business days. Uh-oh. Okay. You just slowly walk away. That's good. I hope you get some good rest. I just keep walking. Take the rabbit, you rabbit mutt. Yes, rabbit, yes. Cut him off for me. Okay, there we go. That rabbit had to take the hit, but that's fine. I feel so bad. I feel so bad. The rabbit had to take the hit for me. Do what you gotta do, I guess. Prance, 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 prance. So far, so good. Hello. Hopefully I don't need that. Around the back. Maybe. I understand.
I think I can use this.
At least as much as I can understand from my situation. And from what you've told me. Which is way more important. Give me.
Now we're cooking with gas.
I'll take it. A set of cargo pants I don't care about. Water bottle. Sure. I am tempted to take a quick nap. To warm up and to just get some rest. So that way my guy doesn't pass out on the way back. That's the best thing you can do when you have conditions like that, is just kind of just get used to it. I've kind of got used to my differences already, so much as I can anyway. And I get to recognize that my life, it just isn't normal, and that's okay. At least whatever can be classified as normal. Just grateful for another day, I guess, would be the best way to put it. On a positive note, today's not a cold day. At least on compared to other days. ain't got no legs. No. Usually OCD, from what I understand, actual OCD versus like Facebook OCD or whatever. OCD is where you obsessively are compulsive. Where basically you can't stop doing something because your brain cannot switch off the idea that something is wrong. And so you compulsively scrub your hands. You can compulsively, like, because you think you're dirt on your hands and you can't get it out of your head. That's why you do it. Or you compulsively keep checking the lock on your door because you think the door isn't locked. Or there's a lot of different ways, but in those kind of ways. I guess way that maybe have heard, maybe it's like you continually water plants because you think you've forgotten to water them, I guess, or something. And you think they don't have enough water, maybe. It might be another one that could be. Things like that.
I could use this.
Oh, great. How useful. I'll take it. Could work in a pinch. Maybe. But you're just hyper aware. It's possible. I don't know much about that, to be honest with you, so I wouldn't be able to say for sure. Can have that. All right, that should be done. Oh, Granny. Wait. What does that do for me? Oh, is that just me taking care of her? Bruh. Please snare catch at least one rabbit. I will try to. I still have those books. I don't know if I can even read those. Oh no, I remember I used to be able to read books, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Oh well. Still got that to go do as well. Are these cured? They're almost cured. Same with these. Alright, don't need the anesthetic. Or antiseptic. Make sure I don't get sick. I don't need the cloth. Put the food in the freezer. I'll keep those just in case. I don't need the jerry can. I don't need the magnifying glass. Well, sometimes you don't necessarily need that much sleep. Sometimes your body just sometimes tells you, hey, I don't really need that much sleep, dog. I'm good. I'll handle it. Then at times you're like me where you gotta, your body tells you, oh no, we're sleeping. Like, I don't give a frick about anything else. We are sleeping today. And you're just like, okay. So I guess I don't get a decision in the matter, do I? She can have that. I don't really care. He's like, I want to give her, like, a ton of food, but I also don't want to give her, like, everything. Like, I'm not even sure these even count as food. The rabbit's almost rotten. What, just to not be on your phone? I agree to that, brother. I agree to that, man. It is so difficult not to use your phone at night. You have no idea. Or I guess, actually, you do have an idea. What am I saying? Alright, well, since it wants me to use this stupid trap... Okay, wait a minute. Hey! Hey, when did this happen? Ooh, that is nice. 2.0, 1.8. This is just better. Cool! Thanks, lady. I guess that's because I gave her all that food, so she's like, take this! What was I trying to do? Frick. I was trying to grab the trap. Pretty sure I put it in here. What did I do with it? Did I put it in her freezer? I did. Like a bloody nonce. Alright, now let's go find some rabbits. That are easily accessible. Fair enough. Alright, man, I wish you the best, man. It's always fun chatting with you, man, and if you're able to make it, you're able to make it. If not, I ain't gonna cry a river about it, brother. You enjoy yourself, my man, and hope you and your pal get better along over time. See ya. Actually, you know what? It's 3:23 right now. I may honestly just call it here. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Yeah, actually, with that, not because he left, but because I realized how late it is and the things I have left to do. I think I will continue this next time. Hopefully tomorrow, things go well. I should be able to. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. I do wish you guys the best. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your night and evening. And hopefully I'll see you guys then. Peace out. I love you as always. Peace.